He's a world champion in fighting, and I'm a fighting world champion, so the best man will win.
World champion in boxing, because in fighting, I think you are very limited in general. Just
No,
besides
not
boxing.
fighting, because I think I can beat
Fighting
you in the cage.
in general, you're very limited.
I would kick your ass in the cage, no problem.
No, you can't dare. You can't even think about that.
100%.
Finally, Tyson Fury accepted the rematch against Francis Oz, but not in a ring this time. In fact, the two will combat in an UFC octagon. And all of that starts not from Francis A, but from Tyson Fury. In fact, Tyson said that he will beat Francis in any sports, even in the MMA. But the most important thing is that Fury said that this year will be the last for him, and then he will retire to help his brothers in boxing and be a father. In the world of boxing, uncertainty looms over the much-anticipated showdown between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. Despite contracts being signed and the stage set for a blockbuster bout, recent doubts have emerged surrounding Fury's commitment to the sport, hinting that this clash with Usyk might be the last we see of the charismatic British boxer in the ring. Fury's latest victory over Francis Ngannou left fans and critics alike questioning his form. While he secured the win via a split decision, the 35-year-old displayed moments of vulnerability, having been knocked down in the third round. Many condemned his performance, citing concerns about his readiness for a challenging opponent like Usyk. In a recent interview with Boxing King Media, Tyson Fury himself cast a shadow of doubt on the much-anticipated bout. Despite all the paperwork being completed, Fury expressed uncertainty about whether the fight with Usyk would indeed take place. The boxer, known for his candidness, hinted at the possibility of stepping away from the sport, contemplating retirement despite the signed contracts. If this bout with Usyk were to be Fury's last, it would mark the end of a colorful and illustrious career. The enigmatic heavyweight champion has been a polarizing figure in the boxing world, known for his unorthodox style, quick wit, and ability to captivate audiences both in and out of the ring. And that's why now Tyson Fury wants to close his career against Francis in an MMA match, because before leaving the boxing world, he wants to prove that he is still the king. The decision to face NGANNOU in an MMA match is a bold move, showcasing Fury's determination to prove his versatility and dominance in combat sports. It's a departure from the conventional path taken by retiring boxers, who often choose a final opponent within the confines of their familiar discipline. Fury's choice to step into the unpredictable world of MMA against a powerhouse like NGANNOU speaks volumes about his confidence and willingness to take on new challenges. Tyson Fury's decision to cap off his boxing career with an MMA match against Francis Ngannou is undoubtedly a bold move, but skeptics argue that the charismatic heavyweight champion may be venturing into an arena where he holds slim chances of success. NGANNOU, aptly nicknamed the Predator in the MMA world, boasts a formidable reputation for his explosive knockout power and comprehensive skill set. Unlike Fury, NGANNOU is well-versed in the diverse disciplines of mixed martial arts, including grappling and ground game, potentially exploiting any weaknesses Fury may have in these areas. The transition from the rule set and techniques of boxing to the multifaceted nature of MMA presents a substantial challenge. While Fury's exceptional boxing skills are undeniable, NGANNOU's experience in the broader spectrum of MMA techniques, such as kicks, elbows, and clinch work, introduces a layer of complexity that Fury may find difficult to navigate. NGANNOU's devastating striking power is a significant threat that Fury would need to contend with. The unpredictable nature of MMA, coupled with NGANNOU's ability to end fights with a single punch, raises questions about Fury's ability to handle the diverse striking arsenal that comes with the territory. Furthermore, if the fight were to venture into ground territory, Fury's lack of experience in grappling and submission defense becomes a potential vulnerability. NGANNOU's MMA background equips him with skills beyond striking, providing him with an advantage in controlling and potentially finishing the fight on the mat. While if Fury's move into the MMA realm against NGANNOU adds intrigue to his farewell, the odds seem to lean heavily in favor of the Predator. NGANNOU's expertise in the nuances of mixed martial arts, combined with his ferocious striking, creates a challenging landscape for Fury, making this unconventional farewell bout a risky endeavor for the charismatic British boxer. For us, Tyson has literally zero chances of success in the cage. Francis will destroy him, and we think that Tyson will close his career with a defeat, not a success, instead of what he hopped. And he isn't. He only who will retire in this year. In fact, even Usyk will retire after the fight with Tyson Fury, if it will happen. The pair are signed to fight and set to announce a February date for the four-belt showdown. Usyk will bring the IBF, WBA, and WBO titles to the table to make up the historic contest, with the winner becoming the first undisputed champion since Lennox Lewis. A little more intrigue has been added since Fury's last showing with Francis Ngannou, in which he looked well below par. It has led some in the sport to lean more towards Usyk after the previous consensus, being he may be too small to beat Fury. Usyk beat Daniel Dubois in August to retain his belts, a ninth-round stoppage not without controversy. The Ukrainian was on the canvas in the fifth round, but the show thrown by Dubois was ruled a low blow. Despite the referee's call, many think the champion is vulnerable to the body, looking to emulate Evander Holyfield and become only the second man ever to hold all the belts at heavyweight, too. The 36-year-old will get his shot when he faces the current WBC champion, Fury, early next year. The two were scheduled to meet on December 23rd, but the Gypsy King suffered more wear and tear than expected when he gained a hard-earned split-decision victory against boxing debutant and former UFC champion Francis Ngannou. Many have speculated that, with little left to add to their legacies, either man could walk away from the sport after the fight. In an interview with NGANNOU's Usyk gave the biggest hint yet, that he'll be calling it a day and moving to a new sport after the Fury fights. It's assumed the club Usyk is referring to is Ukrainian Premier League team FC Polisia, who he came on a substitute for in a winter break, friendly win over Varus last year. With plenty of big money fights against the likes of Deontay Wilder still an option for the unified champion, whether he'll end up swapping his boxing gloves for football boots remains to be seen. But what we want to see now is Usyk against Fury. Even the legend Mike Tyson went to help Tyson Fury for his last boxing match, betraying Francis. The notion of Mike Tyson stepping into the coaching role for Tyson Fury against Alexander Usyk introduces a fascinating dynamic to the narrative surrounding the upcoming bout. Tyson, an iconic figure in the world of boxing, brings a wealth of experience, strategic acumen, and mental fortitude that could profoundly impact Fury's approach to the fight. One of Tyson's most notable attributes throughout his career was his mental toughness and unwavering focus, especially during high-pressure situations. Incorporating Tyson's ability to stay composed under intense scrutiny could provide Fury with a psychological advantage, particularly against a tactically adept opponent like Usyk. Fury's own distinctive style, characterized by agility and fluid movement despite his size, bears similarities to the early career of Mike Tyson. Under Tyson's coaching, Fury might refine his approach, emphasizing effective inside fighting and leveraging his physical advantages to disrupt Usyk's strategic rhythm. Usyk's technical proficiency demands a well-thought-out game plan, and Tyson's strategic insights into facing technically sound opponents could prove invaluable. Tyson's coaching might empower Fury with a nuanced approach to exploit Usyk's weaknesses while neutralizing his strengths. Defensively, Tyson Fury has shown considerable skill, but Tyson's expertise in defensive maneuvers and counterpunching could enhance Fury's capabilities, making him more adept at handling Usyk's elusive movements and counter-attacks. Beyond the physical aspects, Tyson's mastery of mental warfare adds an intriguing dimension. Incorporating Tyson's mind game techniques could help Fury disrupt Usyk's mental composure, potentially creating openings and psychological advantages in the ring. Thank you, folks. For today was everything. Smash the like and subscribe button like. Francis smashed the Tyson's Fury face in